From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. Jared Sands looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Tyler Alexander is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Lucius Alexander, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
So now to the plate, Reggie Adell drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lined into right, a base hit. Alexander rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Into the box now, Jeff Kavanaugh, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. James, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Garcia is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping up is Jared Sands. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. Zach Wools is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And stepping in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Next batter is Jamer Candelario. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Back outside.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Another 2-2 offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Adolis Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strike taken up in the zone.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes to count.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Into the box, Mookie Russell. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And now the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Aaron.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Standing in now, Eric Chi. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 9 homers and 23 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So next to the plate for Texas, Larry Flores. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
To the plate now, Kevin Gray, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Goodrum is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's Renato Nunez. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So stepping in is Willie Castro. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate here is Eric Haas. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Lucius Alexander. Popped up. Nunez into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's
didn't
down.
quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit. At the plate now, Reggie Adele. Late square, and this is popped up. Candelario is there, and he has it for the out. Next up, Ralph James. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Goodrum is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeff Kavanaugh. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Jared Sands. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope dives. What a stop. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready now is Nico Goodrum. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nico Goodrum retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Into the box now, Derek Hill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Fouled off. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Right hand.
In now, Victor Reyes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 3-1. Now it'll be Pokey Russell as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Eric Chi, and there's a swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next for the Rangers, Larry Flores. And now the first pitch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
That's a
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-1. Hey.
2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
We got a full count.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just took it foul.
And there's out number 2.
Now back.
So the next to bat will be Kevin Gray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jamer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
No balls,
The
2
discipline
strikes.
has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he'll try and
1 ball,
tempt
2
him with
strikes,
1 in the
Cal.
dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate, Adolis Garcia. Skied into straightaway right. Russell finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds, it's 3-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lucius Alexander singled in his last at-bat.
Alexander.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. So now to the plate, Reggie Bedell, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Julio Teheran, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Julio Teheran.
At the plate now, Ralph James. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses with it, 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Softed to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. Ready to take his hacks again. Jeff Kavanaugh blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. First offering. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. 1-2 now. Kavanaugh leads off first with 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Pokey Russell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 0-2 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now here is Renato Nunez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Nunez, the former Baltimore Oriole, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in once again is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Flores has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So here is Eric Haas, struck out in his 1st at-bat. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in next, Nico Goodrum struck out in his last trip to the plate. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 5-1.